Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door, and I thought we would play with the things or some of the things that we used for our coffee dyeing sessions. So here's what I did. I wanted to use our sheets that we coffee dyed on, our parchment paper. So I was trying to come up with things to do with this parchment paper. So the first thing I've done is I've made some tags. And so that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to make some tags. And so I'm just going to pull a sheet out and we're going to collage our parchment paper sheet. So here's what the tags look like. Let me stand up so I can make sure you can see. Okay, so this is the finished one. It's the only one that I've actually finished. But I love how it turned out. I don't know if you get that nice crinkly, and then you can line it with coffee dyed paper on the back or whatever. But this is a really good way to use up the parchment paper that we used to coffee dye our papers with. And then you can actually take some of the coffee dyed paper and line the back. And I've used just book pages to make the tags with. So let's make some of these tags. Let's have a little bit of fun. So I'm just going to scoot these over to the side. Y'all, my desk is terrible. There's so much stuff on this desk right now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so there's my scraps. We'll do something with those. I don't know what. Okay, so we're just going to lay out our sheet here, and we're going to take some Mod Podge and some fun scraps, and we're going to collage this whole page. But I think I need to make some Mod Podge or some of my homemade Mod Podge, so hang on a second. Okay, so I have my glue made, and the first thing I like to do when I get ready to do collage work is I'll take a little bowl and I will get some of the things that I know I want to use, and I'm going to rip them up and put them in this bowl. That for me makes the process go a little faster. So I have like this tissue paper that's got like faded writing on it. I've got some dictionary page. I've got some of my very vintage German book page. This is from, I don't know, a college course book, something to that effect. So I'm just going to kind of rip them up and put them in my bowl. And that just kind of speeds up the process for me a little. Like, this is one of my little French books. So let's just go ahead and tear a piece of that up. And just kind of makes it go a little faster for me, when I'm trying to do the collage, because I don't have to stop every time, put my glue brush down and rip paper, so this just kind of gives me, I guess you could call it a collage salad. That's what we'll call it. It's a collage salad. So we're making us a collage salad. So we'll make us just a little bowl of collage stuff that we can use on our parchment paper. Here we go. There's probably enough of that. Let's get a little dictionary page. Okay, now I'm being lazy, so I need to stop and tear a little more. So anyways, whatever you want to use in your collage, go ahead and tear it up in a bowl. Make yourself a collage salad. And I know, I'm cracking myself up. I'm being a nerd. But anyways, and then just get your stuff ready. And I'm going to go ahead and finish tearing stuff up because I know y'all don't want to sit here and watch me tear it up. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got some sewing pattern tissue and map page, all kinds of different book pages. that we're going to use on here. But real quick, today is Valentine's Day, and I know y'all are not going to see this video on Valentine's Day, but happy Valentine's Day to you all. I love you so much. It is the day of love, and so I just want you to know how very, very much I love each and every one of you. I love your comments. I love communicating with you. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, happy Valentine's Day, and I hope that someone shows you some love today. Other than me, because I'm loving on you today. But anyways, I wanted to show you what my honey brought me for my Valentine's present. So he got me this little jar, and it says, "Imagination blooms here." It's got the little handle on it. And of course, he got me a card, and he told me that he wanted me, every time I look at this, he wanted it to inspire me to craft something or to create something. And, you know, I just think that that is so, so sweet that he would think of that to give me as a gift. So I'm very grateful for my sunshine today. So anyways, let's get started. We're going to collage on our parchment paper. Then we're going to use some of my rice papers and some napkins, and we're going to have all kinds of fun. So I don't know, I may speed the video up and, you know, put music to it. I may try to do that. Not sure if I can figure it out again, but y'all seemed to like it, so I may try to do that, and that way it doesn't take up so much time while I collage this. So if not, I may just not talk a whole lot, but y'all know me, I'll talk anyway. So all right, let's get started. Okay, so first off, I'm just going to slide here to the edge and sit my bowl beside me, my salad bowl, my bowl of collage salad. And I'm just going to grab my glue, and I'm going to start at the bottom of the page. And I'm just going to start randomly collaging some things on the page. I got something in my brush. Okay. So let's just start with a little bit of tissue or sewing pattern tissue. Okay, and then let's do a little bit of our ledger paper. And then let's maybe do a little piece of this. And it's pretty random. I mean, this is a fairly mindless, you know, you don't have to do a whole lot of thinking about it. Just slap some glue on, slap some pieces of paper on until it's pretty. Let's use a piece of this matte page. I'm going to tear this a little bit smaller because I don't want it to be so big. And we're just going to put this on right here. Okay, what else do we have in here? Let's pull some things up from the bottom. Whoops. Okay, here's some of our faded words tissue. Put some of this on here. And you don't always have to have it, you know, turned right, you know, the right way. It can go sideways or crooked or whatever is appealing to your eye. This is a Sears catalog page, and I kind of like this look. Now, this does get stinky because you've got the coffee dyed paper, so you can smell it. So if the coffee dyeing smell bothers you, this might not be the craft for you to do. All right, we're gonna put some, can y'all even see? Sorry, it's hard to get the whole thing in the camera and y'all be able to see good. Okay, let's put this piece here. And literally, it's just completely random. What else? Let's use a piece of this dictionary. This is the very vintage, very patina dictionary paper that I have, and I love it. It's very relaxing. I think I'm going to put this here. And let's just use a piece of this very patinaed paper. This is off of my German book page. This one. And as you can see, I'm not putting it all together. I'm kind of spacing it out a little, and there's a reason why I'm doing that. And I'll show you why in the next few steps. This is my French one. Let's put it here. I probably should have torn the bottom, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to fuss about it too much. Okay, let's go up with this one. Make sure I'm still in camera. Hopefully I am. I think I am. Okay. So now we're going to slide it over. And you see how very random this is. I mean, I'm not covering the whole page. Just in bits and pieces here and there. Because this is just going to be one element to our collage. Okay. Oh, we got some music paper. Let's use some of that. I'm going to tear that edge and tear this edge. Okay. Put this right here. And basically what I'm doing is just kind of building on top of my collage. So just randomly adding a piece here and there. Okay, let's add some more of this tissue paper over here. Let's add some right here. Why not? And I like it because it adds a little bit of a darker element to the page. And every now and then I'll take my bolt and just kind of flip everything over so that, you know, I have something different. And I'm not grabbing the same kind of piece every time. Okay, let's use one of these. Let's go this way with it. All right, and I want to put some music up here. Sorry for my arms being in the way. It's kind of hard to keep them separate. Okay. Okay. Well, this one fell out of our bowl, so let's just use it. And I'm probably using entirely too much glue. You don't have to use a ton of glue because it sticks fairly easy to the parchment paper. So I'm just Maybe I'm addicted to glue. I don't know. Okay, and we'll go this way with this one. And you just keep adding things until you're satisfied with how it looks. I think I want something up in this corner over here. Let's put some of our French page. Oops. You know what? Let's just go this way with it. Since it wants to fall that way, we'll go that way with it. I kind of liked it. Okay, and then we'll take a piece of this one and put him right there. Okay, and then let's put this one here. Okay, I'm happy with what I have because I don't want too much on it because we don't want to overwhelm the page with it. So I'm going to zoom out real quick so you can see a little better. Hang on. Okay, so this is what we have. And it looks like a big fat mess and you're thinking, holy crow. But it's okay because we're going to keep adding stuff to it. So the next thing we're going to add is I have a little bowl of stamps and, well, it's not a bowl, it's a saucer. I've got some stamps and some of my labels. And we're just going to add those next, just kind of randomly on the page again, like we did with our book pages. So I'm just going to get going with it. And these I think are really pretty. I really kind of hate to tear them out of this. So I think what I might do is just tear a strip. Let's just use a strip. Okay, and let's just take it right down through here. Like that. I got these from Selena at More Fabrics. If you're looking for some stamps, she has a really good deal on them. I've got a label here, so we'll just put this one right here. And I'm not having to use a whole lot more glue because I still have glue down on, I don't know if you can see it, but I still have glue on my parchment paper. And you don't want to put too much glue, so I just kind of lift up some that I already have here, because you don't want to weaken your paper if you put so much glue on there. So we're just going to randomly find spots to put labels and stamps. Okay, that one wants to slide around. Okay, let's find some more stamps. This one's pretty. Let's put a stamp here. And if you're like me and you use too much glue, you can, you know, your page is kind of prepared. I don't know who he is, but I love his white beard. That's probably terrible. Somebody's probably going to say, I can't believe you don't know who he is, because he's probably somebody important if he's on a stamp. But these are from the United Arab Emiratis, so I don't read their language, and I don't know their people, so I'm sure some of y'all do. So if you know who he is, let me know. I'd love to know his name with his fancy beard. Okay, let's put this one here. I'm probably, I started thinking about it and I thought, I wonder if any of these stamps are worth money. I wouldn't have a clue and I wouldn't know how to tell. I'd hate to use like a $10,000 stamp or something on a collage project. That would be really bad. And again, I'm not adding a whole lot of glue to my brush. I'm just grabbing what's on my paper and smearing it around and using it to add my stamps. Okay, let's put this one here. Okay, let's use this one. They've got these little tabs on the back of them. They were in a little, like a folder thing when I got them. Okay, let me pick up some more glue over here. And that way we can put this one here. Okay, this one's pretty. I might need a little more glue on my brush. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do my stamps first. Let's put one here and one over here. Let's put it right side up. I've already used one of those. Okay, let's use one of these up here. I've already used one of those. Let's put him here. Okay, put that one there. And then we'll put that one there. Okay, so now I'm just going to get some glue and just start gluing them down. That maybe will make it go a little faster because we still have to make tags with these. We need to get a move on. I don't know what our time frame is, but I mean, how long I've been videoing, but again, I may speed some of this up so that you don't have to listen to me run my mouth, and it'll be a little bit faster of a video. Okay, I think I've got enough stamps, so now let's use a couple of labels. Let's put this label here. I'm going to add a little bit more glue here because these are a little bit thicker of a paper. Okay, we'll put a label here. And again, I'm just randomly laying them in. Put one there and one there. I'm just going to start laying them in and then we can glue them. Put one there. Here. I'm not sure. Okay, I guess it goes that way. There. We'll do there. That one's broken. Okay, put that one there. That one can go there. I know, I talk to myself while I craft. I'm so sorry. I think it just gets so quiet in here, I need some noise. I need to hear something, so I just talk. I'm such a dork. Okay, we'll put that there. Okay. And see, this is just kind of filling in space. And we still have other stuff to add, so I'm not going to add too much more. Let's put that one there, and that one there with it. And I've got some of these. These are like medicine or apothecary labels. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, I have glue on my hands and things are sticking to me. Let's see. Let's put that one there, and that one can go there. This is actually a lot easier way of adding things to your collage if you not easier, quicker. It's a quicker way because you're not just putting a piece down at a time and gluing. You're actually putting multiple pieces down and then you can come back with your glue. Now that you have a layer of glue on there, you can come back with your glue and add more after you get everything laid down. Let's see, I already got a number over there. Let's put, I'm going to put that stamp right there just to add a little pop of color there. And then we're filling up pretty good. I'm going to put that there, And that's it. We emptied our bowl or our saucer. Okay, so now that I have everything laid down on there, I'm just going to take a little glue on my brush, and I'm going to come back and just start gluing everything down. And because I already have a layer of glue on the bottom of, on the actual parchment paper, I don't have to have glue on the bottom because it's already there. Okay. This video may just be absolutely wacky. I don't know. Hopefully not, but just want to go back over each label and make sure it's sticking down good. See, like this one didn't have much glue underneath there. So I'm just going to lift it up and add some glue under it. So it goes fairly quickly once you kind of get your groove going, I guess you could say. This one needs a little glue underneath. Whew. It slides around. And again, I still have some glue that's kind of bubbled up on the parchment paper that I can pick up and use to glue down my labels. Okay, well, he don't want to stick. There you go. Shoot, I lifted up that paper and now it doesn't want to fix. There we go. Okay. All right. I think I like it. Okay. I think everything is down good. So now we have our stamps and our labels, and it's starting to look like a really cool collage. Okay. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our rice papers and our napkins. So let me grab those. Okay, so I have some napkin pieces here, and then I have some of my rice papers. So we're just going to start adding these on top of our collage paper, our parchment paper. And so again, we're just going to randomly sit these in right on top of what we just glued on. And you're thinking, or maybe you're thinking, you're covering everything up, but the napkins for the most part are going to be see-through, so you'll be able to see them through it. Okay, so this one, I'm just going to take this whole little panel because I love, love, love these napkins. I use them all the time when I'm doing collage stuff like this. So I'm going to just sit that one down there. And you can leave a little space in between. That's fine. Okay, this one I'm going to go ahead and tear it apart. Okay, and we'll add that one up there at the top. And then I have this one, which is beautiful. My sweet friend Debbie sent this to me. She sent me a whole bag of beautiful napkins. I'm just going to tear across that way. And we're going to lay this one down here. Now, you can do this more random if you want to. This is just the fast and easy way that I do it because it's, it's quick for me to do it this way. I'm going to tear this one in half. Just like that. And then I'm going to tear off some of this white because we don't need all that white. Okay, well, today we might just say this is a collage video because I don't know if we're going to have time to do this part and do the tag, so I probably should do them in separate videos so that the video is not so long. Okay, so we're going to lay this one in here, and I'm going to put that on the bottom. This can go in here like that, and then have this one, which is very pretty. It's a very pretty napkin. And actually, I'm just going to lay that whole thing right there, just like that. Okay. Oh, I guess I should grab some rice papers. I'm just using all napkins. I'm just trying to get rid of my napkins. That's okay. It's a great way to use your scraps. Okay, so this is some of my rice paper. And what I like to do is just kind of fill in spaces with smaller pieces. So like there's a space empty there. So, and I like the rice paper because it tears a lot easier than the napkins do. See how you can just kind of pull that off like that. And we can go a little bit smaller with that. And then this piece can even just kind of go right there. Okay, let's use another piece. Let's see, here's this rice paper. And it's got some pretty little flowers. Okay, we'll tear our white edge off. I'm going to scoop that down a little and put that right there. Okay, let's find another piece. This one's really pretty. This is one of my favorites of the rice paper, and I think I'm just going to take a whole half of a sheet of this and tear off the edges. Now, I've bragged on how it tears easy, and now it's not tearing as easy because I'm trying to keep a lot of the edge. So I was trying to tear a smaller piece, but it does tear pretty good. Okay. And if you wanted to, you could use your tear ruler. Let's try that. Scoot this over. It does pretty good. It's not perfect, but it does okay. Oh well. Okay. Alright, so let's put this whole piece right here. Like that. Okay, let's find a different one. I have this one. This one will be really, really pretty. I'm going to tear this in half and kind of tear around these little flowers right here. And the bird. And let's take this tear ruler. Okay. It's not perfect, but you don't really need perfect for this project, so. Okay, so we're going to put him right here at the top. And you can leave spaces or you can have them touching it. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's tear this one down this way. And we'll put it right here. Okay, and then we need a few pieces to fill in our holes. So let's see what else we have. Where's that blue one? Let's take some of these little blue flowers. Okay, let's put this one underneath here like that. And then we need kind of a long piece for that. Let's see. Okay, and he can kind of go right there. All right. So now, once I get everything laid down, I'm just going to go back in with my glue. And the reason I can lay everything down is because napkins are so transparent that the glue will go right through them. Have to be easy because the paper starts wrinkling up because you've got so much glue on it. So just be careful because you know, it'll tear your napkins and all that good stuff. And leave the little white spaces, and you want to try not to leave the white spaces. And you can glue one napkin on at a time if you want to. I just feel like this is a quicker way to do it. So it's a matter of preference. I'm all about finding a quicker way to do things, always. My daddy drilled that into my head when I was growing up, and it's just ingrained in me. Work smarter, not harder is what he always told me. Save steps, find, you know, things that you can do on your way there and back. And I mean, there was so much that he used to tell us to do to save time, save money. So, all right, let's go with this one. I know I said at the beginning of the video that we were going to make tags, and we are going to make tags with this. But for this video, I guess we're just going to do the collage because I don't think we're going to have time to do the tags too. So we'll just make it a two-parter. No big deal. Hopefully y'all are okay with that. Okay. And you may be looking at this thinking, oh my goodness, what a mess. And it does look like a mess, but once you cut it up and get it on tags or make a book page out of it, it's so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video real quick and finish gluing everything down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have everything glued down, and once it dries, you'll be able to see it a lot better. But we're going to go ahead and end the video here. But before I do, I'm going to show you. So this is the rice paper. This is the napkin rice paper. There's rice paper throughout. So I'm going to show you one that I have that's already dried. And that way you can kind of get a better idea of what it looks like. Okay, here we go. So see, this one's already dried. This is some of my rice paper, and you can see the pieces that I laid down underneath. See, there's one of the stamps. There's a stamp. There's the sewing pattern tissue paper. You can see the book page under there. So once it dries, you know, you're able to see your stuff a little better. So that's what it looks like dry. And then here's a different one that I did. I just did this one with napkins and just stuck napkins down. So we'll make maybe some book pages and some pockets and some tags out of it, and we're just going to have fun with it. But that way it uses up the parchment paper that we used to coffee dye our papers with, and that way nothing goes to waste. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this collage video, craft with me, whatever you want to call it. I know I said we were going to make tags at the beginning, and I'm really, really sorry that we ran out of time, but we are going to make tags in the next video. So I'll be back to do the next video, and we'll get some tags put together. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you will, and I hope you have a great day. Big hugs.